So P. Diddy is not a corporation. P. Diddy is one person, and anybody that works for P. Diddy gets close to him, just like Will Smith. Now, all the shit coming out of Will Smith. Now, I know that dude may seem like he's a brave warrior to go on Tasha K show and say that Dwayne Martin was wearing him out, but he's just as guilty as Will Smith. He know what Will was doing to them people. He knew what Will had people do to get next to them. What exactly I mean? Well, Will Smith and his so-called wife, Jada, they would put them in rehabs and shit and all this types of things to get close to them so they could break you down. He's a part of that. So if you didn't witness all this, how you gonna get on a show and say what they do? Well, you was a part of it. You got paid millions to keep your mouth shut. You get what I'm saying? The best thing for you to do is walk away. If you walk away in the height of the millions of dollars they're giving you, then you was a good man. But you stayed to the end. So what pissed you off to go to the Tasha K show? I think they didn't give him his money. That he didn't just have a change of heart. You've been doing it for years. You know, Will Smith been taking ding-a-ling. Man, you done seen a lot of shit. Because the way he talk, I know he done seen some shit because he's too accurate. So what made you get so angry to go on Tasha K show? Something was not right that you wanted. And they didn't deliver. Because if they delivered, you would have never said what you said. So this is the type of shit I'm talking about. People get mad and they want to spill the beans, but you was cool with it. As long as there was grease in your palms. Now you want to come out clean. There's nothing I haven't been saying for over 15 years. Now he said it. It sticks like glue. I told y'all that years ago. So what is the scenario here? The moral. Live your better life, man. Women, they just keep women on their side for trophies and their children as trophies. They like men. Hell, I can give you another jewel. How many times have y'all watched Tasha K? Okay? Have y'all watched Tasha K lately? I've been telling y'all this for 20 years. There's a dude, I don't know his name, but there's a dude that was on Tasha K show lately. He said that he walked into a room and saw Dwayne Martin rock hard inside of Will Smith anal. I'm not making it up. I'm not capping. Dead ass. And I do mean dead ass. He was inside of Will's anal and said Will was hurting. He was hurting Will so bad, he was just done, but Will was taking it because Will is a sissy. That's facts. Now, I told y'all this years ago. Boy, I had so many people coming at me when I made that Will Smith film. Man, he just jealous. He always wanted to be a singer. Now, years later, the shit's coming out. And guess who was doing him in the booty? Dwayne Martin. If you don't know who he is, he's the ex-husband of Gina, who was on Martin. You know Gina, light-skinned Gina with Martin show? Martin. Well, Dwayne was her, I hope I'm saying his name right. That was her husband. Now, let me just say this. She already knew he was homosexual because she's bisexual. Let's clear the fucking air. Now, who else is claiming shit like this? Gabrielle Union could complain that Dwayne Wade is cheating on her. She don't want coochie. He have a big old dick in his mouth. She doesn't saw him. Well, bitch, you do it too. See, let's get the Hollywood shit out of the world. Because we already know they all lying. When you married that nigga, he had dick on his breath. Okay? When you kissed Gabrielle Union, okay, Dwayne, she had coochie breath. You know she eat coochie. I mean, just stop the bullshit. They all do it. You probably say, well, why would she come forward and say this about him? Because they had to sacrifice their daughter to keep his kid. They had to have a transgender in their family to keep their kid. Are y'all ready for some more jewels? Let me give you one more before I take a break. Why did Magic Johnson say that he had AIDS? Magic Johnson had to play the game. He fucked up. So for Magic Johnson to make things right with Hollywood, he never had AIDS. Now, this is all coming out. You probably say, well, how did Magic Johnson escape death without doing a sacrifice? That's a good question. but I have an answer. He had to convince his son to become a trans. You want me to